and they don't want to bother. They don't want to be a bother. They don't want to burden you further. And so some of this is going to have to do with you actually being open and sharing what's going on, right?
Okay.
More, right? So being in touch with them more often. What I think is happening is they're backing off because they don't want to burden you. You sense that separation, and so what are you doing? You're backing off too.
Backing off as well. Yeah.
Right. And so y'all are getting farther and farther apart when what needs to happen is this, right? You need to be close. You need them, right? So what is going to, it's going to require that the two talents that are struggling, that you actually lean into your relator,
Okay.
lean in and go deeper. It occurs to me that you don't want to share because you don't want to burden them.
That's it.
Okay, so guess what? Whether they're brand partners, friends, whatever, they want to help you.
I know, but how do I let them help me when there's nothing they can really do to help?
They can be there to talk to you. They can be there to let you share new information. They can be there. So you just have to have something to share that is, that continues to engage them.
But
That,
it feels to me like it's so heavy that it's such a downer.
well, I understand and I see how that could be possible. So this is where you're challenged to to share information but stay up. You need them to help you stay up. You need people with positivity in your life who can keep you encouraged. People high in developer who can who are so encouraging, right? And you have people like that on your team, I happen to know, right?
Okay. Yes.
So they're the ones who are going to help you walk through this. And guess what? They want to, but you have to give them practical things that they can do, right? Practical could be a prayer request. Practical could be who can run the next drop talk.
Okay.
Practical can be like, so you're telling them what still needs to happen within their business and yours, right? And so it allows you to continue to work together.
Okay.
This is what you need, Karen, as far as um to keep some of the things at bay that you're dealing with, the stress and anxiety for it. Being able to relate, use your relator, lean into that relator with the people who love you, who are like-minded. Your belief knows who those people are. That is going to serve you in really good ways. Is this making sense? Is this helpful?
Yes. It's very helpful.
Okay, so where's Demita? She needs to go. You need to call her.
She should be
There
on
she
here.
is. There she is. I see her. So,
I am
Demita,
7 blocks from I am 7 blocks from Karen's house and I'm driving over there.
oh,
I just dropped my grandkids off, so I was going to stop for a minute. So get dressed and I'm going to be there.
Okay, come on.
yes, yes. And Stephanie has great counsel here. She says, tell them if you want an opinion, an affirmation, advice, or relation. Right.
Okay.
So, yes, you have to keep, so you feel heavy, too heavy to share, right? And they feel too heavy to burden you. So you see where you've set up this big block right there.
Yes.
Yeah, and the only thing to get rid of it is to go through it.
Okay.
You guys know this, right? You can't avoid challenges. You got to go through them. You got to you got to bust through onto the other side, right? And so just being able to share and stay in touch with them, even if find one little thing that you're going to tell them about having to do with the business or a good, a some praise report or something. It doesn't always have to be with the things that you're dealing with right now, right?
Yes.
But I think I want to see you do more engagement with your team and
That is exactly what I need to be doing.
mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
We're
Thank you
all
so
about
much, Miss
solving
Rhonda.
problems over here. So thank you for
You're the
sharing.
best.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
awesome. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Who do we have next? Debbie,
Yes, ma'am.
can you pop your talents in the thing here in the chat box?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I think here it is.
All good. Let's see. I see you, includer, positivity, adaptability, arranger, belief, developer, responsibility, strategic communication, and connectedness. How amazing are you?
Oh,
So are you on your report? Does it say you are a relationship builder?
yeah, I was real heavy in the blue
Yes, ma'am.
and a little bit of purple. Yeah.
That's the purple is the executing, which is the doer. I call those doers because they get
Mhm.
stuff done. But you're all about building relationships. That is key for you.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is your biggest challenge right now?
I think I kind of feel like, what Karen was saying. I've been reaching out and reaching out and reaching out to my brand partners and being very, diligent about it. But I've had a whole line that just kind of dropped on me like all at once. And I'm like, whoa, and I'm like, I'm saying the right things. I'm even, letting them know, hey, I noticed you're off subscription. Is everything okay? Not every week, but that's been occasional. And it seems like it's just kind of a lull. And
So they're not, are they responding to you or they're just not even responding?
they're responding, but one of them responds and keeps putting me off. Like she'll be like, okay, next week, and I'm like, wow, so I don't stop. One of them said they're trying something else, and that's all they said, and that's fine. But I guess what the part that was probably a little bit tough is it all kind of hit at once. Like it was like, woo, and so I'm a feeler, I'm a includer, so I want to include everybody and I'm feeling it. So
Right. Yeah, and now you're feeling excluded,
that's a good
right?
word. That's good. Yep.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's why you have includer, because you understand the feelings associated with being excluded. This is
Mm.
what makes you an includer, because you notice the people that are on the outside and you just want them to come on in.
Mm.
So the issue here, so I get it. You've got people that are just sort of leaving you and you don't know why, and they're not giving you any information and so forth. Okay. So the challenge for you is dealing with your feelings,
Yeah.
because guess what? Can I tell you something? It has nothing to do with you. This happens this is just one of the things with network marketing, right? People have things happen and they feel shame and they can't tell you about it,
Mm.
right? They can't tell you that that their tires went out and they had to spend the money on new tires and they didn't have the money for this, and they can't tell you because they feel shame over that, right? This
Mm.
is what goes on when people, I want everybody to hear me. When you say or do something and you get crickets back, it has nothing to do with you. It is an immature response coming from the other end. They don't know how to tell you something, right? So it's not about you. But what happens when you get into your feelings is you're making it about you, right? You're feeling excluded. Your positivity starts to go down,
Mm.
right? Your belief starts to waffle.
Yeah.
as far as, I don't know, maybe the business is not the right thing. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Right. And so these are the things that you have got going on. Now, I will say this, your developer and your includer, when they work together, they can recruit the wrong type of people.
Hmm.
Okay, because you so want to include the people on the outside, and your developer sees this much potential, and then you blow it up big and you're like, my new brand partner. Right? Because in the way you're wired, you have somebody new to work with that you have just now included, and that feels so good. And then they don't do what they say they're going to do. They say they're going to go do and tell 5 people, they don't even tell one. You know what I'm saying? And so, but you see that they told one. And you're like, yes, they told one. They're still in the game when they're not really living up to their potential. Right? So that is for those of you, this is for all of you with includer and developer. And there are a lot on this team. Type a 1 in the chat box if you have includer and developer high, or either both of them, either or. That combo right there sees potential and goes all in, right? Look at all the ones that y'all have this same issue, right? And so you just fall in love with potential. And I have said it before that you get 3 chances.
You did.
And then you have to put them on the back burner, right? We're not going to.
I've been working on that.
I've changed. Y'all notice I don't say 3 strikes and you're out anymore, because the developers go, no, we can't let go. Okay, don't let go. Just put them right there on the back burner. Okay. Developer, because they have to develop themselves. You want to develop them, and you have everything needed to develop them. They have to want to, yes, Christina, love them where they are. So this is what it's going to be. You're going to need to lean in. Hang on, let me tell you. I think you're going to need to lean into who has strategic. You've got, I see, is strategic number 8 for you?
For mine,
Yeah, Debbie.
I'm number, yeah. I don't know why it did. The first 5, and then it does 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why it did that.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so your strategic is good. You see, so for these people that come into your life that you're ready to work with, your strategic has to see, you see the path forward, but your strategic might be able to start to sense when they're not going to be able to step up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with them if they're not ready or can't do it yet, or slack off, or they only did 1 when they said they would do 5. It's okay. It doesn't mean you haven't developed them properly. It doesn't mean that you haven't included them, right? You just have to start getting savvier at blessing and releasing.
So can I ask you a question on that?
Yeah.
So I live in Arizona primarily. So right now I'm on PST, but I have a ton of my people in EST. So I have 2 different time zones. So sometimes for me, I think it's almost like adrenal fatigue. I'm running circles around the time zone, and I'm trying to coordinate everybody together. And I go to post something. I'm just giving you like a real honest, being transparent. I'll post something, and then I'm like, oh, now I got to send it to them, but I can't send it to them now because they're in the bed. So it's like a lot of constant thinking. It almost wears me out sometimes. So I'm trying to find a happy time of like, now I'm going to post to both and let them figure it out. Because I have had complaints before if I've sent it too late to East Coast. I get it.
So this is your arranger.
Oh, okay.
Okay, arranger, you are looking for an operational answer. Do you hear how you're looking for that?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
because your arranger hasn't figured it out yet.
Mm,
So look and see if there might be a way for you to send. I know that some phones now can send and schedule.
okay.
So it could be that you just need to schedule.
Okay, so Talia, Alanis is my upline. She just mentioned this on Friday. There's something called Project Manager or something she wants me to learn. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know that particular one, but there's a lot of different projects.
Broadcast is what's called.
Okay, so broadcast sounds like you're sending out one missive to a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question you have to ask about that platform is whether or not you can segment by time zones.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you an example. I have a blog and I use a system called MailerLite to send out my blog posts once every couple weeks.
Okay.
I can go in and choose time zone delivery.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what you're really looking for is some kind of time zone delivery.
Okay. I'm gonna look up that Mailer Lite, like Lite.
No, MailerLite is for email. You don't
Oh,
need that.
okay. Okay.
You don't need that. I'm just saying that's an example of a system I use
Look for
that
time.
can be, I can send out according to time zone. And that's what you need. You need to be able to send and have it delivered according to time zone. You need to just set that up,
Okay.
and it could be, and maybe in the interim, you send the Arizona tonight and you send the Eastern time in the morning and you go ahead and draft it. And first thing in the morning, you press send. I
Oh,
don't know. That's something you're going to have to figure out.
that's a good
But
idea.
I think that you're stressing yourself out over I think your arranger is stressed over this communication issue. And I see that. I mean, don't you
Yeah.
see how that's,
Oh, yeah. I see
because
it.
a
Yep.
ranger wants to be efficient and you're not efficient on this. So every day you get it, you feel that inefficiency. So
Yep.
that's it. You just need to clean that up and
Okay.
find a way to deliver according to time zone. And it may not be same day.
Okay.
If you're sending something at 9 o'clock at night to your Arizona people, but you can't send it at 11 p.m., right? Or 12, I don't know.
Well, midnight. Yeah.
You can't send it at midnight, then you got to schedule it for the next morning
Okay.
and just go ahead and load that. However, is it on your phone? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But load it on your phone and put it in draft and then boom, send first thing in the morning. And now your arranger is being efficient because you were able to schedule it at the same time,
Okay.
right? You were able to get it done. You didn't have to wait and type the whole thing out again tomorrow morning. You have it ready.
Yep.
Boom.
You got
All
me.
right. Is that helpful?
Yes, very helpful because that related to everything I had questions on, like the retaining, yeah, perfect.
Okay, now the next thing for you to do, if I can give you another marching order.
Yes,
Ready?
ma'am. I'm ready.
Go find more people to recruit.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Because you see them. You see them and so the worry, and this goes for all of you, the worry over the people that are not doing what they say they're going to do. Go find new people.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
abandon them, but that's meeting them where they are. Right?
Right.
But
Because, yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
a new recruit solves everything.
Okay.
A new recruit, listen, is that true? Say
Yeah.
yes if that is true, y'all. Tell me if that's true. A new
Debbie, I'm
recruit
screaming
says
here.
everything.
Can totally relate to this. God, just give me one. Just give me one.
Well, and the
So,
thing about it,
hey, so I didn't know the freaking meeting was at the the same time. So I'm on the Partners Council, and they're
Oh,
about to launch this big incentive, you guys, for us to enroll a new ultimate and then get that ultimate to get 1 or 2 or 4 or 8. And what you get to walk across PXP, and you're in this Epic Diamond Club and all this. So, yes. And Brent Palmer just said, does people want us to are they trying to do this for us to recruit? And Brent Palmer said, this is a recruiting industry. This is all about recruiting. That's all network marketing. It's not about getting your little team and keeping your little team happy. It's getting more new team and more new team and
Yes,
keep getting.
yes.
So, but I'm listening to both. Good job, Debbie. You got this, girl. You got this.
thank you.
I must be listening vicariously through you, Susan.
You're channeling it, Rhonda. You're channeling it.
Apparently. Okay, Debbie, are you good?
I think so. Because I was going to ask you just to finish it up.
Yes.
Is that why there are times I feel a little guilty because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm trying to keep everybody all happy, and I don't know if that's just is that I do feel that quite a bit.
Yeah, it is the nature of being a relationship builder.
Okay.
Your primary mission, function, attraction in life is relationship.
Okay.
So all of this, what we don't want you to do is worry about it.
Okay.
What we want you to be able to do is start to analyze, and you have the gifts you need. You have strategic. That is an analyzing talent, to be able to fly up and look up. Like, what's going on in their life? Is this about me? Oh, Rhonda said it was not about me. It's never about me. I remember now. Right? This is what I want you to do. I want you to go up and start looking strategically, because let me say this, I'm saying this kindly, all right? Includer developer can lack discernment.
Okay. Okay.
Because you so want the relationship
Okay.
that it sort of dulls your discernment in whether or not the person is really capable. Do you know what I mean? Like, you fall in love with their potential and then they don't do it, but you see it. You're like, you can. And then they do one little thing and you're like, yes, they're back on board. And they're not. But this is how this is how a developer, and especially that includer, because you so want to include. Like, it's a deep need, a profound need for you to be able to include others. It's just that you're strategic. You have to lean into your strategic so that you can start snipping, not all the strings. I'm not going to use the word cut the strings. I'm going to say snip them just a little.
Thank
I
you.
have to worry about y'all, because I know sometimes I come across like, get rid of them, cut them out. No, that's not what I mean.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Ron.
You're welcome. I'm so glad you're here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's see, Ray. Let's come on, girl. Let's hear from you.
I am trying to get my camera on, and to save my life, I can't. So I'll keep trying.
Okay, well, in the meantime, let me see here. You are connectedness, empathy, maximizer, communication, activator, ideation, includer, woo, and adaptability. Look at you, how amazing you are.
Well, thank you.
So let me ask you this, because you have a very interesting profile on your report. Have you printed your report out?
Yes, I don't have it in front of me, but I've printed it out and studied it before.
Here's what I want to know. Does it say you are a relationship builder or you are an influencer?
A relationship builder.
Okay. You are a relationship builder that maximizes influencing opportunity.
Okay. That sounds great.
I know, you are amazing.
Thank you.
See. Okay, so your connectedness and your empathy are super nurturing and touchy-feely.
Yes.
Have we done any work together at all? Did you just take this?
No, we've not
Oh,
worked
no,
together
that's
before.
right. You're
Yeah,
25 years, you took it.
yeah,
Okay, so you very much sense and feel, you go through life feeling
yes,
and intuiting
yes,
what's going on, right? And you're,
absolutely.
yeah, and maximizer is my number 3 also.
Ah,
Yeah, and
wonderful.
that is that maximizer has saved you on so many occasions.
Yes, because I'm heavy on the relational. Um, like at least Debbie has strategic. I don't have,
Yes, but you have maximizer.
okay,
So
okay,
the good news for you, you have includer also. So some of the things that I was saying to Debbie would apply to you, right? Because of
yes,
your includer. However, your maximizer will step in and nip that in the bud because you
okay,
cannot abide mediocrity.
right, right,
Ugh, like
yes,
you cannot. And so you would have less of a hard time than Debbie to
uh-huh,
remove someone.
okay,
Right.
right,
Y'all know what I mean. I'm not being mean.
sure,
I'm just saying you can't invest your time in people that are not producing.
right,
They become a drain on your life, right? So
yes.
tell me, what would you say is your biggest challenge right now? How can I help
Well,
you?
yes, thank you. I'm just 3 months into Partner Co.
Okay.
And I think my biggest challenge is identifying people to prospect. It's not that I think I don't know enough people. I know that's silly.
Well, you've got woo too.
Right. And um, so, but I just have a difficult time. And sometimes I think I'm looking for the perfect person um, who doesn't exist, certainly. But that's my biggest challenge is identifying the right people to prospect.
So let me think for a minute because you have got woo and includer and you have communication in your top. So that should have you out and about moving and your activator moving and just meeting all sorts of kinds of people. Is that happening for you?
It's not. Um,
Okay, what's not? Why is that not happening? Because that's your normal native environment.
it really is. And I I hate to still blame COVID because it's over and done with, but I became isolated
Mm.
um, during COVID, and I've never quite come out of that. So I know I need to really work on that because it does seem counterintuitive because of my nature.
I can I just say I have woo, I have maximizer, I have communication and activator all in my top 5.
Uh-huh.
I feel you.
Thank you.
Like I feel your pain.
Thank you.
COVID I feel like in some sense my woo is just gone.
Yeah, I can
It's
relate to
like
that.
I mean, the world has become a place of distrust
Yes.
and it's like our environment has now changed, and so I'm saying me, y'all.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this may or may not be you, Ray, but it is me, that things have changed. I used to do 14 networking events a week, y'all,
Wow.
out and about, and then
Uh-huh.
COVID, and oh my gosh, right?
Yeah.
So so you're holding back because of a lack of trust. It's like your woo has always been so trusting,
Right.
right? And your
Yes.
connectedness, you connect spiritually, and your empathy, you sense and feel your way. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, the whole world has gone bananas, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, my recommendation for you is to get back out.
Okay.
All right. Now, I think you need to pick something completely new and different. in a different people group
Uh-huh.
where you are energized by new people
Uh-huh.
and doing something fun.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I miss fun.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yes. And so you need to go and find that again. Right.
Okay.
And this worry that you've only been with Partner Co for a couple of months. So right now you're looking around, scanning the horizon, trying to find out who you're going to talk to. And
Yes.
because you have this trust barrier going on right here,
Uh-huh.
I got it too. I
Uh-huh.
get it.
Okay.
The thing that's going to break you through that veil is you going out.
Okay.
Your activator, your communication, your includer, your woo, all of that, all of your talents need people.
Yes.
All of them.
They do. They sure
They
do.
can't work without people. So you
Right.
have to go and be around people.
Okay.
And so let's, you'll recruit as you feel, as your connectedness, you will be led by your connectedness and your empathy.
Uh-huh.
And then your activator will jump in, right?
Uh-huh.
Activator is opportunistic.
Uh-huh.
So it'll jump in but you got to be out and about among the people because right now, here's what I think you're doing. Tell me if I'm right. You've
Okay.
made your list and now you
Yep.
don't want to call any of them
Yep.
because you don't know where they are since 2020.
Right.
But
Right.
you are so good at breaking the ice and meeting new people and getting involved that we've got to get you out. You right now, if you're isolated still to any degree,
Uh-huh.
you're out of your natural habitat.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing is to get you into an environment where your talents can be used, where you can discern and use your connectedness and empathy. It's almost like you've put this shield over you,
Thank you.
right? Don't you think that's kind of what
Yes.
feeling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So to break through that, you got to get out.
Okay. That's great advice. Thank you so much.
You feel okay with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. And
Yeah, that was brilliant.
I can't wait to
Thank you.
check in with you again and find out all the new people that you've recruited because
Well, wonderful. Thank you,
you're a
Rhonda.
recruiter. You are a recruiter.
Yes.
That's your natural habitat. We just got to get you out there.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you very
welcome.
much. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. All right, let's see who we have. Who am I waiting on? I'm not sure. Hold on. There was one other that came. Sue.
Yes.
Sue, where are you? Here you are. Look at you with that developer and includer. You guys have so many of you have, and now which does it say? Does your test say that you're a relationship builder? Susan, I'm talking to.
Yes.
It does. Okay. What do you have after positivity? You're going down the list and you've given me your top 5.
Executing.
She
Oh,
put
the
it in the
top
chat,
five.
Rhonda. If you go, can you see your chat?
Oh, it's in the chat.
She
Hang
just
on.
threw it in the chat.
Yeah, but she only gave me her top 5.
No, she
Okay.
has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Is that she's giving me? Oh no! See how she's got executing, influencing, relationship builder. Those are domains. So what I'm trying to find out what comes after positivity.
Executing. Oh, got it. Okay. I sent that to you, sweetie.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it.
Okay.
It is empathy, responsibility, connectedness, individualization, and maximizer. So you and Ray are twins of different mothers. Like, I'm not kidding. Hold on a minute. Hold on. This is like so rare. I'm freaking out a little bit here, y'all. They're not in the same order. Shucks. The chances of somebody having the same top 5 as you is 1 in 275,000. The
Wow.
chances of somebody having the same top 6 as you, the same top 5 in the same order as you is 1 in 33 million. Like
Wow.
you're unique, like everybody else. We're all unique. We just don't feel like we're unique, you know? Anyway, all right. So you're good at sales, but not at recruiting. Is this what you have said that we need to work on?
Yes.
Okay. So who are you selling to?
I order product and sell the product to people that trust me personally,
Right. And they
based
don't
on
want to sell.
based on my posting and communication.
So are you inviting any of them into the business with you?
Yes, I have 4 brown partners, but none of them are really, they're not, they stay in touch with me and they report their progress, but they don't seem to be interested in the business side.
Right. Yeah. So they're, and that's normal, right? Like of
Uh-huh.
so you having a really good sales ability is an amazing thing, just FYI. Because a
Okay.
lot of people can't even sell their way out of a paper bag, you know what I mean? And
Right.
so the fact that you are able to sell gives you the opportunity to build an amazing distribution line, right? Where people are repeat buying, they're
Yes.
subscribing, and all of that kind of thing. So the are you getting out and about? Because I think, hear me out here for a second. I think the people you sell to, they
Uh-huh.
buy because they trust you. They know, like, and trust you, and
Yes.
the products are good,
And
right?
I try to be a product of the product.
Yes, and you're a
So,
product of the product, right?
yes.
Which is amazing. So what you need is other people like you, right? Who have who want to sell.
Okay.
So tell me where are you going outside? Because you are getting clients from your personal
Postings.
network.
Yes.
And you're right, but they're in your personal network.
Yes.
So tell me what it's like for you to go outside of your personal network.
Um, I'm okay with, like, I've done trade shows for 20 years, but
Right?
I'm still uncomfortable with the approach with this company.
Tell me more
So,
about that.
um, I think I need to do a couple of presentations to feel confident, and then I'll just soar like an eagle.
Okay. Wow. I mean, who do you want to give the presentations to? Like, isn't there
That's
practice? Don't you guys practice presentations somewhere?
Yes, yes. So, like, if I was at a trade show, I wouldn't have a problem talking to total strangers and selling the product. But the online presentation doesn't feel comfortable to me.
Well, here's the issue. Part of the issue is that
Okay.
when you are at a trade show, people are coming to you.
Yes.
And the difference is you have to go to them.
Okay.
That's where uh that's what you that would be the difference in sales, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
you're doing that already. You're going out to your friends, you're going out to the people you're connected to, you're selling product to
Yes.
people that are in your sphere, right? What we have to do is get you to go outside of that to where
Okay.
you find the strangers. Like, where are you around strangers now?
Currently, I'm not because my husband's health is bad, but once we get that behind us, I will I will be able to get out more and do more trade shows and stuff.
Well, it's not necessarily a trade show. It's just being out. Like you could
Okay.
go to a Bible study
Uh-huh.
and create a whole new friend group.
Right.
You could go to, there's a, let me see if it's still viable. Is meetup.com still a thing? I think
I'm
it
not
is.
sure.
So here, I'm going to pop this in the chat box for you guys. That right there is a place where you can go and plug in your city and you can find fun things to do with other people.
Okay.
Okay, so it's where, you find, like I'm looking here and there's one called the Relaxing Evening Umstead Hike or the North Carolina Museum of Art or Game Night, Romance Book Club. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what appeals to you. You've got to get out and do something that you want to do so that you can have new people. Because if you have a high level of sales, I mean, that's an amazing thing. Do you know how many people are not high on sales? I mean, that you can create a very healthy distribution center around yourself. What
Okay.
what you need in order to be successful in this business is to help others develop a distribution center, right?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So your center is going this way right now. Like it's only going in one direction and you need it to go in five directions. And
Okay.
so the way to do that, and since you're not afraid of strangers, is to get you out and about to meet new people.
Okay.
Because that's where your individualization can read body language really well. Your maximizer can can notice whether you start reading people. That's why you're good at sales, is
Uh-huh.
because you sense things, right? Sales cannot really be taught. Certain skills can be, but that opportunity to go in like and grab the deal, that can't really, you intuitively know how to do that. But the issue for you right now, as it occurs to me and how you have explained it, is that you don't have enough people.
Okay.
You need new, fresh energy. And
Okay.
your husband, I know that you mentioned that he is unwell and that you're, maneuvering through something around that. Try to find a group or a meeting once a week that you can get out that's new. I don't know what lights you up, but it needs to be something that I think, because you're not afraid of strangers, which is a gift, by the way, that finding some new environments for you where you can build know, like, and trust with new people.
Okay.
Does that sound like a plan or like an option for
Yes.
you? Okay.
Yes, there's actually a women's business group in my city, which they've reached out to me several times, but circumstances I haven't accepted the invitation. So I will look at that as
Well,
an
that's a
option.
place to start, right? But it doesn't
Yes.
even matter. Like we have in my community here that I live in, they play mahjong every Friday. There's a
Hmm.
group of people. Like I could go and meet a dozen new people on Friday just by going to the clubhouse, right? That's the
Okay.
kind of things you want to look at and experiment with, right? It may be that you go to do something and that's not the right fit, or you don't feel the energy. Like you're going to use your intuition to figure it out, but you have to get out. Just like
Okay.
Ray needs to get out in order to stop self-isolating.
Okay.
Is that helpful?
Yes, very helpful.
Okay, good, good. Now let's see. Do we have any? Thank you, Susan. I appreciate
Thank
you
you.
trusting me and letting me help if, hopefully I have. So, all right, who needs help and has not, I'm looking at the list here. Cynthia.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, here. Cynthia's here, y'all. Look at this. You are a relationship builder too. Look at all you mushy relationship builders. That's who you guys are. It's just
Gosh.
amazing. So, what thanks, Susan. I'm glad that I've helped. All right. Cynthia, what's going on? You're on
Oh
the
my
hot seat.
goodness. I think I became like an introvert. And I used to be the other way. I was always shy until I got comfortable with people. And then I'm able to talk. And I'm like a chatty patty after that. But I've noticed that, I don't know, I'm not blaming COVID, but that has changed a lot of things. But it's like I feel isolated in my little island. I'm in Coney Island in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm everybody's away from me. All the they have one upline. She's really, really far. She's in Long Island. That's really far from me. So it's kind of hard for me to do like drop talks and everything around me. So I feel like kind of isolated. And I'm like, I want to, and I'm more like, I'm like, okay, let's do this. Then I want to, I can't fix everybody, right?
Yes, but you sure want to.
Yes. I need the connectiveness and I need to like get out of my shell. And I'm just afraid of rejection, like, because I don't want to sound salesy because I want to help people so bad that sometimes I sound pushy and I don't want to do that. So I retracted back into myself, like, okay, I'm going to back off and I don't want to like approach. It's hard to approach people without sounding salesy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Here's what I hear. I hear your harmony really stressed out
Yeah.
over the whole thing because it's like puts disharmony, right? This there's like an anxiety that you're feeling and you don't want to blame COVID. I get that. Your relator, you were describing your relator so well at the beginning when you said that you start off and then once you get to know somebody, you're chatty Cathy. That's
Yeah.
very much a relator. Once you feel like you're safe is where you can go and you feel comfortable enough to share and so forth. Um so are you getting out at all or no?
Not really. Not
Okay.
really.
What's it going to take?
I don't know.
Well, it's going to take, I'll tell you, it's
I
going
know
to
it's
take
gonna
a
take a move.
decision.
Right.
No, it's not about in the mood. It's
Oh,
not about in the mood at
I
all.
mean
It's about,
the move. M
did
O
you
V
just
E. M
say
O
that
V
again?
E in the move. Like the moving, the motivation, the move.
You
MOVE. Right.
yes, yes. But you it's like feeling that wall, like there's a wall or something that the only way to get past the wall is to go through the wall,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you have created this little bubble around yourself, and I see where it is. You have this empathy which senses and feels, and you feel everything, your connectedness, you spiritually connect to people, right? And then you want to help people so badly with that developer,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to bring them in so you can relate to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's all too much for your harmony right now.
Right.
Like that's what's getting in. It's like going on a bear hunt. Going out of the getting out of your bubble. Is that what you mean by that, Debbie?
Yeah, no, let's go. You can't go over it, can't go through it, got to go through it. Yeah, like you said earlier.
Oh,
The
that's
little
right.
messy one,
I'm remembering. I'm
the little
remembering.
bear.
Yes. Yes, you have to go through it, right? And so for you, Cynthia, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's going to be so where do you feel disharmony in your body?
Wow. I don't know. I guess it's the emotional part of me.
Yes, yes. Where do you physically feel it in your body?
physically? Oh, I don't know. I guess my stomach
Okay, right? So
and my
this
chest.
stomach or chest, right? So when you feel that feeling,
Mhm.
you can know that it's your harmony trying not to rock the boat, trying to keep things harmonious, right?
Mhm.
So you're going to have to get used to going through that feeling.
Okay.
Oh, there's that disharmony because you want harmony. Harmony is, it fills you with joy. Peace and harmony is what you want, right? So whenever you try to step outside of that, you feel disharmony, correct? Get used to that physical feeling and go through it. The more times you walk through that feeling, knowing it's there. Oh, there's that feeling again. Hold on, I'm going to do this anyway.
Okay.
And you go through it anyway. It becomes less and less and less and less the more you do it. Okay. So for you, again, we're all of us are dealing with the same thing. And I'll tell you one other reason why we're dealing with it right now is because we're tuned into the media that's talking about a new virus. I know, but it's still, and we're not listening. But hey, Stephanie's la 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 la. But Stephanie, understand this: it has triggered everybody again, right? It has triggered all of us. Everything we felt back in 2020 is now like, and we're not either not believing it or we are or whatever, right? But that's what's going on is we're having to walk through some of that stuff, which is why some of you who are in, you're the nurturing and you're harmony, have harmony, and some of these talents, these empathy and feeling,
Yes, I
touchy
feel
feely
that. Yeah.
talent.
Mhm.
Yes, this is what's, you don't want to feel any of that.
No.
Okay, so some of the ways that you can help yourself
Mhm.
is by protecting your energy.
Yeah.
Right? You can do that through prayer. You can literally create a ritual for yourself that says, I am protected, my body is protected, my heart is protected. Go through your body and put on the armor. For me, it's the armor of God. Put on that armor every day and go out. This is something you're forgetting to do. You're going out and feeling all that feeling, and then you're like, I gotta go. I can't do it anymore today. Right? And that's because you left the house without your armor. Stephanie had to leave. Okay. And they put a call in there. Are we good, Susan Cameron, or do we need to, because I've been here an hour now. You know how I am.
Yeah, we're okay.
All right. So you guys, those of you who are touchy feelers, which you are, most of you have either empathy or connectedness or harmony or developer. These are all relationship building talents. And this is why you get wigged out, because that relationship, that human on the other side is so important to you. Right? That's why you are a relationship builder. So at the same time, it comes with a cost, right? It comes with a cost physically, and you will feel that physically in your body. Like you'll get a tightness in your shoulders, or you'll feel like, your stomach starts to hurt.
Energy draining.
Say that again.
Energy draining.
Yes, you'll feel the life just like suck out of you, and now you have to go have a nap.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So figure out, I don't care what it is. I do tapping. Figure out some of the things that are going to help you put on your armor and go out and about. And because a lot of you have started to self-isolate again, and or you've never gotten out of that isolation and you're trying to do it just on social media, and you need to have multiple options, right, in bringing new people in and recruiting. And apparently there is something big deal coming up tomorrow. And they're doing a
Yes.
launch
Get on the IPA, you guys. It'll be on there in the morning. They'll be announcing it.
that has to do with recruiting, right? So you guys, this is a recruiting business. So
And it is. And I also feel like we kind of get quiet and we go shy and we do all that depending on what our commitment is to the program. So if we're falling off, then you're not going to go talk to other people. I don't know if that's what's happening to any of us, but just it's really, really, really important to get the support around us that we need if we're struggling. That's just what I intuitively hear. Explain to us, Rhonda, how you said that today when I sent you that about the trauma, and you said all of our strengths come out of trauma. What does that
They
mean?
do. Can you believe it? Yeah. So if you think about it, there are 34 talent themes, right? They're talent clusters. We call them themes. And so when you took the test, you sat down and took the test, you told the test which ones you use the most, which ones are automatic, right? But when you were born, you were born with all of them. In fact, you have all of the talents today. The question is, which ones do you use the most? Which ones do you use well, right? So through your life, things happened. By the time you were 5 years old, these talents were set in mud. I'll put it that way. And it comes from the relationships that you saw around you and the experience.
So what
you
relationships
had.
or trauma would make people be learners?
It could have been isolation.
Okay, what would make somebody be an activator?
An activator could be someone who was in trouble all the time. And so they got out of Dodge. That's just an example.
Yeah, I was just totally curious.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because
Harmony. Okay, well, here's one example.
Yeah.
Harmony. People high in harmony
there was a lot of arguing.
oftentimes come from a home of disharmony. There was lots and lots of disharmony growing up, and they were the peacemakers trying to keep everything together. It's sort of like, have any of you done any studies around like adult children of alcoholics, they call them?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so at growing up in your family, there were certain things that happened that made things that were trauma, you may not look at it today and think it was any big deal, but it was a strike of trauma, right? Like if you're a child from divorce and your parents argued all the time, that may make you untrusting, like you don't trust other people and it's hard to let people in, which may be why you have relator. I don't have relator high. I have 3 of my mom's talents in her top 5. I have 3 of my mom's, and I just wanted to be like my mom. Right. But then I have part of my dad in me. He had maximizer, no question about it. And it came, he was hard with it. Right. So that's what helps me. And sometimes I can be a little hard.
Yeah. And it was funny, Rhonda, because I met this girl. She's a friend of my son, like her daughter and my son go to school together. And so she's been wanting to get together. So finally we went out to breakfast and we just had a blast. And she's a business owner and real motivated. And she goes on to tell me later about how skeptical she was. And I was like, really? I wouldn't have seen that. She's like, oh, I am skeptical. I thought while I was taking this test, they were going to tell me that you're a money hungry, this, that, and another. And she's like, so I feel like those questions were meh. So I put it into Chat GPT, her strengths, and she's like, I mean, I don't know. But then I wrote it, okay, and she did let me know I've been in counseling since I was 11 years old. And I said, if somebody came from a really traumatic background, how could these manifest? And that when I sent that to her, that's what it took. She was like, oh my gosh, this is me 100%. Absolutely. So I do think that there are those strengths in a healthy way. And those are those strengths that we act out, that we use, That's
Yeah,
not in a healthy way. And so when you
100%.
look at how healthy am I, how balanced am I, you know what I mean? It's kind of enlightening just to kind of see, like, I put mine the same way that I sent to you, you know, like, oh my gosh, how do I do this? So has everybody went?
I don't know if we have anybody else. Um, if there's anybody else that I did not get to, can you just let me know? Chat in the chat box. Me, I want to go. And I will be
So
glad
I
to
got
help
a
you.
situation. I don't know how much it's about my business, but it all ties together. If nobody wants to go, if we left somebody out, please speak up, speak up, speak up. So we have been going through this house thing. Rhonda's well aware, right? With this big replacement of the HVAC system. So I hired a mold sniffing dog, and now it wasn't the best. I'm probably about to hire a second one. So Kevin and I have talked about it quite extensively. And then we did start thinking about building another house. Like, okay, we really may build another house. We might move to the farm and live there and just rent ours. You know, I've been talking to you about the rentals and stuff. So then this weekend, a property came up that has 15 acres of land. It's a 1-story house. It's freaking beautiful. I sent it to Karen, and we went by to see this property. Well, if this thing's not already gone tomorrow, it's a miracle because it doesn't exist. And they definitely don't exist at this price point ever. I mean, ever. So I'll probably offer way over it. So anyway, we pulled up in the driveway and stuff. And then I was just like, oh my gosh, it was so peaceful. The energy felt amazing. Kevin actually liked it. Kevin Friday was like, go ahead and get the loan paperwork set up so we can offer if we want to on Monday. So here we are. So then I start coming home, and then I just start having, and you know, my strengths. I mean, what am I? Connectedness, activator, competition, individualization, futuristic, so on and so forth. So then we start getting home, and then I kind of start like a little bit freaking out. What if my, like, not freaking out, but I'm a little bit like, okay, now I need to, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like we really maybe leaving this house is what I feel. And I'm kind of excited. But then I'm like, my husband was like, well, we'll just rent it. You know, you said that Rhonda said sometimes the house might sit empty and all this. And I said, this is the deal we've got to work out. And he was like, what? I said, if I'm not doing any more of the fogging or remediation or anything else in this river house, we can't come back and forth. This can't be, let's move into our brand new house and that this house is still, when it's empty, it's available. Because he wants to leave it furnished, you know, of course, which I'm good with because we don't have anything to do with all this furniture. And so I'm listening to this and I'm just like, and I say that to him and he's like, okay. Cause I was like, that's pointless if we're going to go back and forth. So, and you know, Kevin's strength and kind of who Kevin is. So I guess kind of what do I have to be prepared for? And what do I need to look out for myself? I am an activator too. So I could go make a freaking offer on this house tomorrow and then contingent on inspection, we're moving. I didn't like that it's 42 minutes from school. That's a long way. That's 3 hours round trip for the day. We're 30 minutes now, but it really kind of feels amazing. It's got buildings, it's got land, it's got.
So wait, what is your question?
I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't even have a question. I
What
don't
are you
even
scared
know. I
of?
don't even know but I'm feeling, I'm like, oh my gosh,
What
that's
are
what
you
I
scared
feel.
of though?
What am I scared of?
Because you're throwing obstacles up now.
So I'm scared. What I'm worried about is that I'll be honest with you, I love to have some neighborhood kids that Colt can play with. We're going to be pretty isolated here.
Well, so
Go to the park and try to meet some kids. I don't know. I'm like, oh God, that's a lot of entertaining for me.
does he play outside with kids now in the neighborhood?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So let me just challenge something, if I may.
Okay.
The house is not perfect.
What's not perfect? Where we're going?
Yeah, you just gave me two obstacles. It's extra hour on the road, and then now no kids. Those
Yeah.
are some pretty big considerations.
You think?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter what I think.
Or do I create some dirt bike trails and have kids over there, like have a bigger reason for kids to come.
That's what you're going to have to do then. You're going to have to create a place to import kids.
Yeah.
And if you see that with your futuristic, you just have to make that happen. Like that has to be in the plan for the house.
And it does. And if I let this farm apartment go, which I need to, it's like 6 minutes from there, which is great. So I can go see the horses. Bye, Ray.
Thank you.
So I can go see the horses. And then what it's also good, it's only 30 minutes from Kevin's business in Richmond.
Well, now you're talking yourself into it.
Well, you said I got obstacles that just because I have a couple, like it don't mean it can't be. I mean, this is the deal.
Exactly.
This is the deal.
Yeah.
When this mold dog came or whatever, blah, 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 we're talking now, we're looking at about $100,000 of remediation renovation again. We cannot keep doing, I'm not going to do this.
You have to disclose that to sell it.
An air test for a regular thing. I think I've told you this. It's going to pass with flying colors. I sent them to Karen. Karen McNutt, you're on here. Can you unmute? My house tests better in the mold testing world than about any house you're going to walk into.
It does.
And Karen also knows the water damage that it's had, that it's not healthy for my son who's got neurological and neuroinflammation disorders, and I have a seizure disorder. Not good for us, right?
Okay, so you're moving.
I don't know, maybe.
You're moving.
I really might be moving and driving longer. Like we really might be moving.
Hey, Susan.
Yeah.
Rhonda, can I say something? I've immediately heard in my spirit, it's time for you to trust the Lord completely.
Yeah.
This is a stepping out of your comfort zone. It's a leap of faith.
Well, that's what's freaking me out, y'all. That's what's freaking me out, because I look on the computer and there's now a house for sale that's in the price range that if I buy this house, that thing is only going to go way up in value. What you're not going to be, you can't find land in New Kent. Like you're Debbie, you're from Richmond. I mean, New Kent, like there's not even but 2 houses on the whole market that have more than 15 acres. And trust me, they're over $1 million. So this is in our price range, blah, blah, blah. No, it's really like if we walk in and we love it and we offer and they take it, God is saying, this is what's next. So I'm scared. I can be scared, can I?
Yeah. Yes, but be not afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fear not.
I think you get to
Fear not.
trust the process. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's
y'all are just like trust the trust the process.
I know.
You got this,
know
girl.
what I've been through. I'm speaking from experience.
I know, girl. I know.
You got to trust the process.
yes.
What do you tell us? Do it scared. You know what?
That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm about to do it big time scared. You're right, Kathy. Tell me.
So you're going to have to do everything, pull out all the stops of keeping yourself calm and get the anxiety at bay, because the truth is that whenever anything good comes along, those second thoughts start popping in, and there are things, obstacles come up, and you just have to work your way.
Well, yeah, and just like tonight, right, when we got here and it's beautiful and we're you just sit out on the porch and look at the beautiful river and all the wildlife birds, and you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, like it's a grieving, like it's a like, oh my gosh, yeah. And Kathy, you're right. If it is meant to be, like this is going to happen like that. And even if it's not meant to be, I guess like I'm having a grieve, not like I'm not really even, it's not even that big of a grieving. It is, and it's not, but it's also like, if we don't go here, we're probably going to the farm and this house is going to be rented out, like, for somebody else to enjoy. My husband's not willing to let go of it yet, but really, I wish he would, but he's not. Like, it's not going to happen. And so, yeah, either way, it's like just right. It's big changes. And then my assistant lives right outside of the neighborhood. She works in my house almost every day. She will not be driving 30 minutes or whatever. So, it's just things to weigh. But what I can't do is I can't keep dumping money into this house. It's never going to be fixed up to the degree, and the trauma with it and everything. It's never going to be. And it is bizarre that, like you said, Rhonda, I already had it air tested to cover my bases and to see what is really here. And it literally, it looks like, don't it, Karen? It looks like almost like a new house. It's crazy.
I couldn't
Susan.
believe it.
She couldn't. I couldn't either.
Susan, go
Well-
make yourself happy.
But I know I want to be happy
Go
here, but
make
it ain't going to
yourself-
happen, y'all.
Go
I
make
want to be
yourself
happy
healthy.
here. Yeah, that's what the slogan needs to be. Make yourself healthy. Because I'm happy here. Like I don't like change a lot. Like I like to do the same thing, kind of like,
No,
It's
activator.
I'll do a little.
That's just not even
I'll
true.
do a little.
We know you, activator much.
I know. I like to
Activators love change.
They do. And now my son's like, let's move. Maybe there's a kid. And then my husband's like, okay, it's okay. Like, it's time. This is enough. And so that's huge. Everything. And interesting, they may accept it on our 20-year anniversary. And I felt this huge energy with our 20-year anniversary, like new beginnings. This is all left behind. We've repaired what we needed, whatever the mold was supposed to teach us. There was huge lessons in this. So it's all beautiful, but yeah, I will do it scared. Team Unstoppable. That is what I will do.
Do
High
some
five.
of the meditation and some
I
of those
will. I
things,
do need to
because
do
that
some tapping.
fear, well, the fear is not of God,
Yeah.
right?
That's right. That's right. He's trying to give us something else, you guys. Like, I know that. And every minute I keep hanging on to this, like I'm just not trying. You know what I mean? That's what I told Kevin today. I said, we're going to keep doing the same thing. And he keeps trying to tell us the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Rhonda. We appreciate you, girl. It was
You're
good to have you
welcome.
back.
My joy.
Did everybody enjoy the meeting? Everybody gets good stuff out of it. Deb, what do you need for support this week? And Karen, I mean, what do any of y'all need for support? What can I do to help you?
Can you come to Texas and take Harold to appointments?
Yeah, good. Me and Harold would hang out. You know that. He'd be like, "Oh gosh, this girl." I'd already have him on the phone with 6 other specialists, wouldn't I?
All right. Well, I will let y'all go. I hope we can do this again soon.
Yeah, let's try to do it once a month.
My joy.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you, Rhonda.
You bet,
Thank
Debbie.
you.
Debbie, hey, Susan, give Debbie my number.
Okay, sure will. I'll do it right now.